Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and let me welcome you back to the Mixdown Hub. This is the audio base of me, Dan, and him, Sean, and welcome to Is It? And today we're looking at something a little peculiar.
It's definitely peculiar.
Take us through it.
So this is the OV1 Records Plutonium and Plutonium Extra.
Is OV1 Records, is that a label?
I don't know. They make this plugin. I don't know if they also release records. Maybe they do.
So what does it do? It's got lots of interesting, I can see a naked person with lots of buttons on them and the word aggressive. So
It's like Tinder for your next girlfriend.
what do you mean next?
Well, all right. Previous.
Thanks for that.
So look, complete clarity here. They contacted me through Instagram and asked if we'd be interested in looking at this. And of course I said yes. Yeah, let's have a look. Okay, so what is it? That's a very difficult one to answer. So basically, this lets you generate sub-audible audio. Is that a thing? Audio you can't hear below what's generally audible in your music in order to excite different parts of your body. So let's say you were going to put this over your mix bus on a dance track. You can tell it which part of your body you would like it to excite.
What, you can actually tell it? Because I know exactly what...
Yeah, well, exactly. Yeah, there is
there is
one of those things right there.
Right where...
Yeah. So you can give it more or less in any of those zones. It's a bit like sitting on the washing machine while you're mixing.
Okay,
Yeah.
so sub-audible signal. So obviously human hearing generally 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz.
Yeah.
So they're talking about bass frequencies below 20 hertz.
Yes. I mean, some go above that. So look, I tested this. First thing I did was put it in mastering mode, put it over a mix, listened, thought my ears were broken because I'm like, well, I can't hear anything. And then I thought, right, okay, I'll play with some individual
Isn't
things.
that what sub-audible means?
Well, yeah, maybe. But, I've got full range monitors here, so I should be able to hear it if something is happening, or I should be able to feel it. Now that something happens, definitely. You can hear a difference. I'm not sure it's a good difference. When I was putting like sine waves through it, really sort of 40 hertz kind of stuff, it appears to make it wobble, vibrate. I don't know if it's doing that in time to the music or just randomly. When I loaded this in a plugin doctor and watched what was happening, it is generating massive spikes in the waveform at very, very low frequencies. It appears to be pretty random. And when you select the different settings, those frequencies where it's doing it and how much it's doing it change.
I'd like to just talk through some of those settings, having just... So
I bet you would.
They are... This is your Tinder profile.
Okay.
Protective. Hypnotic, talkative, preferably not, alive, preferably,
Life would be good.
passionate, not first, sensual, aggressive, we'll leave that there.
Yeah.
What do these things mean?
I sort of don't know. I clicked on everything. I was dragging these things up and down. Listen, I could hear it doing stuff when I was soloing bass and like 808 kind of stuff. I could hear it doing stuff. I could see it on the scopes when I soloed stuff, but in the context of a mix, it didn't do anything that made me think, oh, I need that.
Yeah.
I genuinely did try it. And the extra version, which is a separate plugin, is basically more of a simplified version of this, which is, I think, designed to go on individual tracks rather than the whole mix.
Oh, so this is designed to go on the whole mix?
This is designed to go on the whole mix. There's another
they made a plugin that they expect you to put across your entire mix.
Yes.
Wow.
And then there's another one that comes with
Crikey.
it, which is the extra, which is for individual elements like
So
drums
you've got
and
to
bass.
assume that the rest of, other than what you're asking it to do, the rest of it's transparent.
You would really hope so, yeah.
Jeez, that's a big
Yeah,
commitment, isn't it?
it is.
Yeah. The interface we've discussed.
It's
It's weird.
It's weird. It's weird.
Did you get a demo?
There is a 15-day demo, so play with it and see what you can hear and see if you feel anything going on in your body that wasn't. But I'm not being funny. Dan's lost it. But I'm not being funny. But if I've tried it very loud, loads of sub, it's doing something, but I'm not sure that something is what I want. It just appeared to be modulating the low end in a weird way.
So, I mean, we talk about sort of the harmonizer side of things, the R bass, obviously being the big one. You know, you're a big, being a mastering engineer, you're a big one of being certain that people can hear bass lines on small speakers, for example.
Yes.
So is this that sort of thing? Is that right?
No. This is generating stuff that you will not hear
unless you're in a club.
Unless you're in a club or in front of a big PA system, or if you've got full range monitoring. Yeah, you're not really going to hear it, and it's not designed to be heard. It's designed to be felt. And I know.
Welcome to Double Entendres with Dan and Sean.
But genuinely, unless I need to test this in a PA system, which that may be the case, I couldn't hear anything that was adding anything.
Okay. So 15 days trial, I can see. So we could go and try it. How much is it?
It's 120 euros. Which, do you know what? When you buy a plugin, you test out the demo, and generally, fairly quickly, you decide, yes, that's worth the money they want, or no, it's not worth the money they want. Maybe it is worth the money they want, but I don't understand it. With this, I was like, it doesn't appear to be doing anything. I'm, I'd be very surprised. I'd love to know more. If people out there want to test it and come back to me and say, oh no, it's great, I'd love to hear that, because I ain't spending 120 euros on something that I can't hear or feel.
I think and I'm keen to say this, even though this is it shit, we're keen not to be derogatory about hard work that people are clearly doing,
someone's put a lot of work
into this.
I think maybe they haven't. Maybe this is if we tell people they can't hear it, they won't know. So we'll just get their money. I don't know what it is. They might be really honest guys doing a really good thing.
It's like the guy that did that 4 minutes, the guy,
silence.
Yeah.
It could be. I don't know.
That's genius.
Maybe this is the KLF. I don't know.
I'd buy it if it was.
Well, yeah. But it's scalable a bit. I mean, I had to write a bit because it's that big and you can make it that big.
Okay. What? Surely, programming-wise, if it was scalable at all, it would be. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Well, I'm with some excitement, Sean. I'm going to ask you: is the OV1 Records Plutonium Extra Subaudible Signals thing shit?
I'm going to have to call bullshit on this one. I am. I'm not going to say it's shit. I'm just going to say I'm going to call bullshit because I can't hear it doing anything. Or
You've named
feel it.
our show. Yeah. Is it shit? And yet you refuse to say when something that you think is shit is shit.
It's shit.
It is shit.
It is shit.
It is shit, isn't it?
I'm afraid it is. Yeah, but go and try out the demo. Maybe I'm completely missing it. But I do a lot of mastering, and if someone tells me this plugin's great for mastering, I want to hear it. I want to feel it or something. I want something to make me think, oh yeah, I've got to have that. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
I don't want to have to look at something when I'm making music that's got sensual and aggressive next to each other.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a load of presets, it's got to be said. I flicked through all of them. Some of them sounded like they might be more obvious sounding. Just got a big fat nothing from all of them.
Big fat. Anyway, so please like this video if you liked it. If you've watched it this far, you should like it.
Good on you. If you watched it this far. Sorry, OV1 Records, but just don't get it.
But get in touch. Let us know.
Yeah, tell us what we're missing because it's missing something. Anyway, that's it. So, like the video.
Subscribe to the channel.
We have a Instagram, Studio Life 101, and we have a Patreon, and we have a merch stand, and there's a load of links below.
So click some of those, get involved, and
we'll see you next time.
Thank you very much. Essentially aggressively.